Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a little apartment tour of my 350 square foot studio apartment in Los Angeles, California. I just moved here in September and I finally have the apartment looking pretty decent, so I thought this would be a good time to give you a little tour. It is going to be probably a short tour due to the fact that it is very small, but I still thought that it would be interesting to see kind of how I organized the space and decorated it to make it feel a little more cozy and homey instead of just 4 white walls. So let's just get right into it. So currently I am standing in the entryway, if you will. I have my front door behind me, and as well as my closet door behind me. Yeah, this entryway is kept very simple. I just have usually like my pair of sandals next to the door. I have a stool that came with the table set that I got, so I just keep it over here by the door. There's not much space for storage, so you kind of have to get creative. And then there's also a mirror on my closet door that is just an over-the-door mirror, which are really helpful, especially in a small space if you don't have a room to put a standing mirror in a corner or something. And I just got it from Walmart, so it was very cheap. And I currently have just these 2 fake like ivy vines hanging on it that I just happen to have. I need to get a couple more to kind of complete the look and have it go all the way around the mirror, but this works for now. And then I also have my key holder next to the door. So I just got a wooden hook from Target, put that in the wall, and that's where I hang my keys. And I just added some cute little postcards from IKEA around it. So this is my closet. I got really lucky with this closet. I was really scared that it was gonna be really, really small and I wasn't gonna have any space and I was gonna have to like, I don't know, get some sort of clothing wardrobe situation. But I really looked out and this is like a tiny little walk-in closet. I have clothes storage on both sides of the closet as well as shelves above that I can kind of put the random things that I don't know where else to put in my apartment. I have my shoes in here, my suitcase, random jackets and things. I also got like a clothes storage organizer from IKEA that hangs, which is really helpful. Yeah, so you know, it gets the job done and that's all I can really ask for. This is the kitchen, quote unquote. It's very, 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 very tiny. The only thing that came with the kitchen when I first moved in was the cabinets with the sink, the mini fridge, and the stovetop. So I don't have an oven, which is why I also don't have a freezer or a microwave. I didn't have much when I first moved in. So I purchased a mini fridge so that I could have some freezer space as well as just some more fridge space. And then I also purchased an air fryer and I just keep that on top of my mini fridge because I don't really have any counter space to put it. Because I don't have a dishwasher, I have to hand wash all my dishes in the sink. Luckily the sink is decently deep, so it hasn't been too much of a problem. I just have to try and keep myself accountable and not let the dishes pile up too much. The top shelves of the cabinets I cannot reach due to the fact that I am 5'4". So I do have a little step stool that I got just so that I can reach those if needed, and I just keep things up there that I don't typically use. This is kind of where you're gonna start to see my color scheme kind of start to take place. So the main 4 colors that I wanted in my apartment were green, orange, blue, and yellow, just because, I don't know, I like those colors and I like the way they look. So in the kitchenette space, I have a lot of oranges and lemons. I hung 2 little picture frames that I got from the dollar store that I thought were cute, and I just have in one of them this print from a small business called Maddie's Stitches. I think that's what it's called. It's really cute. She makes a lot of really cute stuff. So I got that. I put it in one of my little picture frames. The smallest picture frame, I do not have anything in there yet. I just have not found something that speaks to me or that is small enough to fit in the frame. And then next to those, I just put 2 nails into the wall And I hung these two little teacups that I got from the thrift store that just have this really cute little blue detailing on it that I really liked. On my biggest mini fridge, I have a little collection of magnets and pictures that I painted. And then up above that, I have my WandaVision poster that's framed. I also have one of my mirror balls. Now my mirror balls, this is not its permanent resting place. I want to hang them in my dining space area, but like I said, I am 5'4" and I cannot reach the ceiling, it turns out, even standing on a chair. So I am awaiting one of my taller friends to come help me out and assist me with that. So just know that the mirror balls will be hanging and they're gonna be really cute. So yeah. And peeking out in the corner there, you can kind of see the beginnings of my blinds. What's really nice is the full far wall of my apartment is windows, and it has my AC unit in one of the windows as well. The apartment came with the blinds, so I don't really think I'm gonna replace them or anything just because I'm lazy, and they're decently good blackout curtains. Unfortunately though, my windows do face directly into the apartment courtyard, so I don't usually have my blinds open just because it makes me a little uncomfortable with people walking by right at my window level. So I usually keep those closed. This is my dining area. So this is an IKEA table and IKEA chairs that I got off of Facebook Marketplace. Facebook Marketplace is the best to get all the random things that you need for your apartment for a much better price. But it's just the perfect teeny tiny little size because this is just right up against one of my walls, the same wall that the kitchenette is on. So it didn't have that much space. I kind of had to squeeze it in between the kitchenette and the front door. So I eat my meals here. I'm very much I need to eat at a table sort of girly. So having some sort of table space was really important to me. On top of my table, I just have a couple books and a couple little knickknacks. So I just have some glassware, a candle, and then this is actually a mirror ball cup that I took the top off of and put a fake plant into, and she matches well with the giant framed poster sitting above my table, which is the All Too Well short film poster. So I always have Sadie Sink and Dylan O'Brien looking down on me and the spirit of Taylor Swift filling my home with joy. Like I said, I would like to hang my two mirror balls in this space, and I would like them to go from the ceiling up above kind of where the chairs are. Okay, this is my bathroom. It's not too exciting, so I'm not gonna spend too much time on it, but I do have a bathroom, a teeny tiny little bathroom with a sink, a toilet, a shower. I will say the shower is my favorite part. It is pretty big, which is nice, very spacious, and it has a glass door. So I'm actually very happy with the shower. There was no storage in this bathroom, hence why I have this giant storage thing over the toilet. It's not too pretty, but it works, and you just kind of have to get creative with it, like I said. I do have a couple of paintings in here, or posters, The Sound of Music and Newsies, because, theater kid. This is my bedroom. I love her. This might be my favorite spot in the entire apartment. My bed is so comfy, so cozy. I recently got this new duvet cover from IKEA, and she is just my pride and joy. I love her so much. I could cry from how much I adore her. Paired with that, I do have my nice luxurious orange blanket. This is a full-size bed on an IKEA bed frame, full-size bed frame. A queen would be probably quite the struggle in this space already. The full takes up quite a bit of room. At first, I did have my bed positioned with the head of the bed against the wall and then the rest of the bed sticking out into the space. But I'm really glad that I decided to flip it and put the whole bed up against the wall, because I just feel like it opens up the space a lot better. Up on the wall above my bed, I have this painting picture thing that I DIY'd because I'm a DIY queen. I got the inspiration from this from a TikTok. But essentially what I did was I just went onto the National Art Archive or whatever, found a painting that I liked, had it printed on a canvas the size of this frame that I thrifted, and then I hung it on my wall. And she's just super classy and super cool. I am sometimes afraid she's going to fall on me when I'm sleeping, but that's just kind of a risk we have to take. So this is my living room. This honestly might rival my bed as being the best part of the apartment. It's definitely like, I feel the most aesthetically pleasing. It's got the most going on. It's just really cozy, really cute. So I have this tiny little blue love seat couch that I got from IKEA. Lots of IKEA in the apartment. IKEA is key for a small space. Behind my couch, I've got this beautiful picture collage. I've got some framed postcards, specifically ones from Utah since I spent a year of my life there. I've got a thrifted painting of a church. I've got a painting of Union Station in Tacoma, Washington. I actually, fun fact, had my prom at that Union Station. I have a thrifted clock that's got like some nice green ivy detailing. I've got a painting that I painted myself of the Surprise Songs piano from the Taylor Swift Eras Tour, as well as a New Yorker little picture that I also thrifted because I'm a thrift queen. In front of my little couch, I've got a table that I got off of Facebook Marketplace. I believe it's from IKEA. It's just like a nice, simple, light wood coffee table. On top of the coffee table, I've got a candle, a vase, and a fake plant. I love a good fake plant, bringing in some greenery, but I don't have to take care of it, which is what I prefer. And then there's a shelf underneath the main shelf of the coffee table where I've just got some coasters of my favorite people, a little bread box that I keep my art supplies in, as well as a couple more books. Next to my couch, I've got my bookshelf. This bookshelf I purchased from Target and put together myself. Despite the instructions saying it required 2 people, I was able to do it by myself, and I'm really proud of that. Is it the most structurally sound? I would say no, but it looks good, and that's all that really matters. So on this bookshelf, I do have lots of books. I am a reading queen, famously. Yeah, I've got some knickknacks. I've got games, my board games, Catan, shout out Catan. Probably my favorite shelf would be my Emily Henry shelf that has all my Emily Henry books, and this beautiful Kleenex holder that I thrifted. On top of my bookshelf, I've got a couple of fake plants, my salt lamp, which is just the best light source in the entire universe. We love her. And then I also have this little orange wheelbarrow that I keep all of my bracelets and like hair ties in. And next to the bookshelf, we've got my big giant fake plant that I love. One thing I really enjoy and like about having the bookshelf where it is it kind of acts as a room divider. So obviously there are no actual rooms in my apartment. So it was really important to me to kind of divide the space up and designate each corner to be kind of its own thing. And having the bookshelf like it is allows me to kind of create the bedroom space apart from the living room space, even though they're literally right next to each other. I don't know if that makes sense. On the other side of my couch is my wall of windows, and also the corner that we kind of choose to ignore that has my Wi-Fi and all the like annoying cords and stuff. Oh yeah, and hanging above my windows and above the curtains, I just hung up some lights, although I've had quite a few of the bulbs go out, so that's unfortunate. And I will say that hanging lights by yourself was not the most enjoyous experience, which is why they look kind of janky, but whatever. I just wanted some light source that wasn't above lighting, you know what I mean? So yeah, that was my studio apartment. I hope you guys enjoyed this little tour and a little look into kind of how you can put together a small space like this. I was really intimidated when I first came here, seeing the empty space and not knowing how I was gonna make it work. But now that I've settled and have everything put together, I'm really proud of myself for how it turned out, and I really enjoy the space. I think it's like perfect. One thing I will say, this apartment is very expensive due to the fact that I'm living in Los Angeles. Space like this should not cost the amount that it does, but what can you do? Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye!